Hi, my name is Alexandra Powers, and today I will be offering my conflict management services to the recent problem between Cricket Australia and the Australian Cricketers Association. Thank you for letting me speak today to provide this solution. For anyone in the room who is unaware of the tampering incident, on March 24, 2018, Australian cricketer Cameron Bancroft was caught ground tampering with the cricket ball and hiding the object he was tampering the ball with, which was sandpaper, in his trousers. This led to many questions, which then revealed that the captain Steve Smith and vice captain David Warner were also involved in this cheating scandal. Cricket Australia imposed a year-long suspension on Warner and 9 months for each Smith and Bancroft, in addition to future punishments towards leadership roles. It is agreed between Cricket Australia and the Australian Cricketers Association that a punishment is necessary for this scandal. However, the Australian Cricketers Association believes that the punishment imposed by Cricket Australia is far too severe. In addition, past incidences of similar offenses had punishments imposed by the ICC that were much less severe than the ones imposed by Cricket Australia. In past incidents, there were typically small fines and suspension from 1 to 2 games for the players that were caught cheating. For example, South African cricketer Faf du Plessis was caught tampering in 2013, but his punishment was a fine for half of his match fee, while Bancroft's fine is 75% of his match fee, and du Plessis had no game suspension, whereas Bancroft has a 12-month suspension. This can be deemed as unfair, especially from Bancroft's perspective. Looking at each perspective, there are valid arguments for each. Cricket Australia has to set a precedent to show the severity of cheating and its punishments in order to prevent this from happening in the future, while the ACA wants fairness for Smith, Warner, and Bancroft since past incidents have not had such a severe punishment. And that is why I am here today, so that I am able to propose a form of negotiation and communication techniques and skills that can be used in resolving this conflict. Clearly, you both have underlying interests, or we would not be standing here today. First and foremost, you both love the sport of cricket, and that is why it is so important to resolve this problem head on, rid the conflict, and make this better for future reference. In addition, you both realize how important it is to uphold the ethical standards for Cricket Australia. Having high ethical standards and maintaining them leads to respect, and most importantly, it leads to trust. The main problem at hand right now is a lack of proper communication. A debate strategy is being used between Cricket Australia and the ACA that is furthering the problem by not allowing either side to fully understand the other's perspective and come to a final conclusion to resolve this issue. Being an active listener and maintaining respect is crucial for both parties. In my opinion, I think that the best way to begin resolving the conflict is through integrative bargaining, also known as interest-based bargaining or win-win bargaining. It is a negotiation strategy in which both parties collaborate to find a win-win solution to the dispute at hand. This strategy focuses on developing mutually beneficial agreements based on the interests of the disputants. This allows for both parties to be heard, bringing all perspectives to the table. There are factors and barriers that are going to need to be managed and resolved. First, the ACA will need to come to terms that the suspensions will not be lifted. The rules were broken, the consequences were put in place, and going back on that would set a bad precedent for future cases of cheating. But what can be done is improve this for the future. One efficient way to avoid conflict in the future is to have Cricket Australia collaborate with the ACA for future consequences. Regarding the players and their honesty, I think it would be key to have a training program that will outline the consequences of cheating, in addition to outlining every single factor that can be considered as cheating, so that everyone is aware. To encourage not cheating and honesty, I think an award should be put in place known as the McGrath Award that will honor a player who shows the best character throughout the cricket season. While a person can be aware of rules, it is important to also motivate them to follow those rules and reward those who did it well. I think that these resolutions are crucial in implementing. I think that they can help prevent further incidences of cheating and help to provide an efficient way to resolve future issues. Thank you for your time today.